Good afternoon, chat. Good afternoon. Today we are going to have the final debate of, well, my final debate. There are 3 in total. We are obligated to do one of them at least. I have completed that obligation, but despite the recent events, I do believe that I owe for a second debate. And that is my obligation as a candidate. And that's exactly what I'll be doing today. So this debate will be in English. And why I baited people with saying that I would host a Wilbur party, it's really simple. It's a really simple reason. And if you can't see it, I don't know what to tell you. I was not in charge, and I'm gonna say it right here. I was not in charge of the Wilbur party. I heard there was a big after party and a big explosion. That's not something I'm part of. I didn't do that. I didn't set that up. I heard there was a couple of fatalities. I have no part in the organization of that party. I have no part whatsoever. I feel for the candidates who lost their lives in that terrible incident. But I had nothing to do with that. I had nothing of involvement with that event. That being said, I have been told that some people out there are in fact blaming me for that event. And I just want to say right here, right now, that I do not take those threats lightly. I will go to the debate today with a lot of positivity. I will be assisting the debate with a lot of hope for the future of our nation. Thank you for 10 gifted subs. And I want to unattach myself from any involvement with the Wilbur party. I personally was very excited to see him. To have his name used to create a horrible tragedy is horrible, to say the least. That being said, we will be headed to the debates now. And we will be having this debate. I know a lot of people, for some reason, place the blame on me. The reality is a lot of people are threatened by my presence at these debates. A lot of the other candidates are very much threatened by my presence at these debates. Thank you, Niraj. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. More than taking it negatively. Recommend everyone to have the language to speak. Oh yeah, big announcement. Cool thing. As you all can see, we now have different languages from different API for the languages. So now, if you guys remember, we used to have less languages available for speaking. Now we have all these languages available from different APIs. Some of them might be repeats. It's because it's from a different API. So now we have all these languages that are able to be spoken in QSMP with live translation. So that's actually a really cool and big announcement. Obviously, instead of just showcasing it like this, I would love to showcase it with different creators who speak different languages. So we have a lot more languages that are able to be live translated in real time. And we have a longer list now. We have a longer list. We have more options for different creators. We have, for example, one of the ones I'm very excited about are the Spanish languages. So we saw many times that, Hispanic creators spoke Spanish from different countries. And as people who speak Spanish know, there are a lot of forms. There are a lot of forms of Spanish. I know sometimes, for example, Argentinian Spanish, it would mistranslate certain things. Well, not anymore, because now we have from spoken Spanish, we have Spanish from Bolivia, Spanish from Chile, Spanish from Colombia, Spanish from Costa Rica, Spanish from Dominican Republic, Spanish from Ecuador, Spanish from El Salvador, Spanish from Guatemala, Spanish from why am I saying it with that accent? Spanish from Honduras, Spanish from Mexico, Spanish from Nicaragua, Spanish from Panama, Spanish from Paraguay, Spanish from Peru, Spanish from Puerto Rico, Spanish from Spain, Spanish from the United States, Spanish from Uruguay, Spanish from Venezuela. So we have different types of Spanish now. So now it won't mistranslate different languages. And that's just an example. There's also different types of English, as you guys can see here. English from different parts of the world. So now we're not limited to a certain type of Spanish from a certain type of the region. We now have different options, which is just amazing. For the French creators, you know, we also have different types of French. Depending on the API, it can have a little less accuracy. Remember, the live translation never has 100% accuracy as much as we'd want it to have. But this is a big step forward. This is a really huge step forward for us. And I'm really happy. And I'm really happy for all the upcoming creators who speak different languages. You know, when it comes to English, for example, or Spanish, I know we have a lot of Spanish creators who speak from different regions. And for the upcoming creators that we are going to be adding, this will be very helpful. I know on the first day, sometimes it would mistranslate certain Spanish words. So chat, thank you guys so much for all the support. This is a huge step forward. This is just kind of like a showcase of what we're capable of in terms of the live translation. However, I want to showcase it with more creators who speak different languages. And that's a plan. That's a plan, and that's what we're planning to do. So this is something incredible. This is something incredible. This is something we're very proud of. Yeah. So in this case, my English will be the English from the United States. That's the one we're going to speak today. And it has different APIs. Today we're going to give the Google API a try. We're going to give the English API a try. And of course, we have it constantly translated. So this is going to be just fucking amazing. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So I'm very excited. I hope you guys are too. We are going to be showcasing these new added languages throughout time as we start adding new creators, which is just I'm very excited for. Thank you guys so very much for all the fucking love and support we're having on QSMP. I'm so fucking excited for the future. The things that are going to come are going to be fucking incredible, so I'm very happy. Let me see. I am ready. So let's get started with the debates. Let's head over to the debates. Let's see what we find ourselves with. I'm not sure. I'm assuming it's gonna be in the same area per se. I think it's gonna be in the same area. Thank you, Jaden, so much. Chat, I would love to know. Just type it down. What language? What your native language is? I would love to know in chat where you guys' native languages are. And I'll try to find them here in the spoken language translator. Portuguese, Italians. Wow. Wait, what the fuck? That's awesome. Wait, that's crazy. Your native language is Arabic, Kurdish, Swedish, Portuguese, Colombia, Honduras. Wow, Arabic, Vietnamese. Pink Sus, thank you so much for 5 kids and subs. Mandarin. Wow, that's fucking amazing. That is fucking amazing. That is really cool. Oh wow, there's a lot of different. So Portuguese, for example, we have let's take a look at the Portuguese spoken languages. We have Portuguese from Brazil and we have Portuguese from Portugal, which is fucking awesome. It is so awesome. Oh wow, we have a lot of different languages. It's so fucking awesome. Again, this is just kind of like the list, but as we've been doing it by integrating different communities, these will really come in handy when we start adding new creators that speak these languages. So that's gonna be awesome. So yeah, this is awesome. I'm super happy. I'm super excited. Super happy, super excited. Let's fucking do this. Let's head over to the debate. And let's see. You know, after the debate, for those who don't know. Oh, my bad. I changed it. Let me say English, United States. English, United States. Right here. Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead chat, let's go ahead. Listen, in terms of the debate, I'm pretty sure I won last ones easily. I won last debate very easily. That is not even up for debate itself. Last debate, I very much won easily. Those who disagree with me. It doesn't really matter to me. I just know that I won last debate, and I'm very proud of it. And I would also like a few moments of silence for this terrible tragedy that took place over in this area. Yeah, no, this is bad. This is bad. Let's take a few moments of silence for the horrible tragedy that occurred here. Yeah, no, this is horrible. This is horrible. A lot of people do want to know who did this. Who organized something like this. And I just want to I want to find the person responsible. I want to find the person responsible, and we're going to find the person responsible, and all the people that were affected, they're going to be given justice. So yeah, no, horrible tragedy, horrible things that happened there. Hopefully it won't repeat itself ever again. That being said, we do have to protect ourselves, because there are some people that have been spreading this horrible narrative that I would be capable of something like this. And it's not a conversation that I really want to participate in, due to the nature of how incredibly disgusting, these accusations are towards my character. So, I personally, am not going to be participating in such a conversation. That being said, let's take a look at what are these signs? Okay. Me personally, for the full on disclosure to you guys, I will be, despite it being against the rules potentially, I do think I'm going to keep my armor during this debate, unless forced otherwise. But I'm hoping for the best. And I'm hoping that today's debate goes smoothly, and let's see what happens. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for this this upcoming debate. I think it's gonna be great. This is targeted. Oh, Jesus! What the fuck? Butterflies? What the fuck? Yo, this shit's targeted. What the fuck? Yo, this shit's targeted. That was what the hell? Okay, nothing matters. It's debate time. Very excited. Very great. And yeah, my condolences to Wilbur, who suffered from that. My condolences to Wilbur, who his name has been slandered for the organization of this party, despite the fact that someone clearly used him to do that. So that is absolutely horrible. I am ready for the debate. I'm very well. The debate is different, chat. So the debate structure is different this time around. We took a look at the first debate, and we made the aspects that were not good in the first debate, we made them better in the second one. So yeah. The debate the structure has been changed a little, and we're all very excited. We're all very excited.
Help will help, bitch.
I believe everyone's at the debate area. Okay, let's do it. Second debate night.
May be able to play a video then. But I'll just have to double check.
Good afternoon.
Oh.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, hello, Mr. Explosion. What's up?
I have
Yeah,
no
was that
idea what you're
you?
talking about. Would someone
Oh,
be as
don't
kind
you?
as to tell me what occurred after the last debate last time?
Quackity.
Okay,
I'm so
Quackity,
sorry you
let's-
didn't know.
Let's pretend
I'm
that
so
you don't know.
sorry.
Okay, let's
I heard
pretend
there
that you
was
don't know.
casualties. That is
Yeah.
horrible.
A large
And
explosion.
where are you
Wow.
at the moment of the explosion?
I left the debate area. I went to my own home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wasn't you the person that was saying that we should go to the party of Wilbur?
No,
So
actually
funny
no.
of
Actually
you.
no. If you remember the posters were not put on by me. They were put on by someone else. So I don't know. I don't know. Why don't we take a look at you? Where did you go after the debate?
I went to the party and I got exploded.
Oh wow. Wow. That's horrible.
Wow.
Wow,
So,
wow,
Quackity, I want to ask you something. This will say everything if you were there or if you wasn't. Can you repeat Lapada Seca?
Lapada seca.
What?
Lapada Seca.
I don't know what that means.
It's when you crush someone with words, it's a lapada seca.
Well, you know what? We can have this conversation later on. I think we have a debate to get to. Mr.
Yeah,
Phil,
yeah.
I heard you
Let's
are the
debate that on
moderator.
the debate, right?
Yes, I'll be making sure that everyone follows the rules.
vamos lá,
or
velho.
else-
Wonderful.
Ué,
Wonderful. That is
colocaram no
absolutely great.
cantinho? Não.
Yes.
That is
Well,
absolutely
I'll-
great. All right. Well,
I'll make sure every candidate
Your eyes
speaks
peeled for
equally.
TNT.
All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. We did need a little bit of moderation up in this debate.
Fit.
Bad Boy Halo, you were
Tá
not
louco?
present at the
Querendo
last
deixar no
debate.
cantinho?
Isn't that correct?
Tá louco? pô?
Yeah,
Ficar aqui no
I
meio.
heard you were.
I was.
Yeah.
It was a great debate. Oh, look at
Nice.
this.
I'm
Tem
glad.
ninguém aqui ainda, pô.
Mr.
It's great to see you
Mr.
now. It's great to see you now.
Yeah,
Hey,
good to
Dapper.
see
Did you
too.
practice for the debate?
You wanna take a picture?
Maybe.
Let me
not,
pose for
not
you.
too
Let
much,
me
just
see
a little
here,
bit.
good
I heard
pose.
there was an interesting event at the after party.
It was not an interesting event, and I wish you treated it more
Looks
respectfully
good.
because it was a tragedy. And
Yeah, I
some
heard
people
about
We are
lost their
so
lives.
cute.
So.
Fair.
I heard
Hello.
some interesting
Teacher.
series.
Pam,
Yeah.
pam, pam.
Yeah.
Donne-moi ton courage, s'il te plaît.
Hello, Bagheera.
Seu pilantra,
Fais-moi
cadê
câlin.
seu vagabundo?
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, hi. Yeah,
Really
you can.
good. You want...
I can't help but notice you have one
You
life.
want it back
What's
or
that
I can
about?
take? I can.
Oh, yeah, it
take the
happens,
photo.
you know. I just a big whale.
Oh, a whale?
Oh, yeah, a big whale.
Oh,
That is very
Sorry,
unfortunate.
I almost
I'm
missed you.
sorry
How
to
are
hear
I
you?
that.
like to play with fire.
Great, how are you doing?
Of course,
Of
of course, I understand. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm very sorry to hear that.
Mano, pô, pera lá no
Yeah,
cantão,
that's
velho.
nice.
Eu tirei o selfie.
I'm sure you have
aqui, pô.
very
Oh,
great
yeah,
help
yeah, yeah.
on your
It's
shoulders,
true.
and all you need is one life, right?
Eu não vou ficar no
Yeah,
canto,
I
não.
think
Quero
it's
ficar no
gonna be
meio,
okay.
pô.
I trust
Absolutely.
people in here.
I think it's
Well,
weird
good luck
that
on
we
the
have a
debate
second
today.
debate.
I wish
Yeah,
you
good
best
luck
of
to
luck.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's only been a few
É, o
days.
Pai Samson vai estar aqui, né? Eu tava bem aqui no cantinho, velho.
I think it's kind
Oh,
of weird.
looks like. Oh, I think
Candidato
everyone's taking
agora.
places. Oh, wonderful.
Candidato padre, não, digo, candidato.
Where's your space?
We are
Mano,
so
aqueles
cute
memes
today.
da-
All right, everyone.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
weird, guys.
Start
There is
taking
no,
your
no,
places.
no audience.
Oh, it's you that you are doing
The amount of candidates
Oh,
doesn't
yes.
matter. It's the quality of the
Why?
candidates.
Why is
I'll be
that
the
you?
moderator. Yes, yes.
Why is it not
No
Cucurullo?
board this time? Okay.
Cucurucho will be
Candidato
present,
padre
just,
Phelps.
making sure the rules are enforced. Yes, yes. Having a speaking voice will help keep order.
Aqui, mano, a gente já lança lá pra
Ué, não era Insane Duo? Agora quer se unir comigo? É Insane Trio agora?
Where are you, bad boy? You're
Good
next
luck.
to me? Oh,
Good
nice.
luck on,
You're next to me.
Não,
Não.
That's
Tô
cool.
falando
Não,
da gente
That's
ser o
way-
fazer a duplinha, não. Tô falando da gente esmagar os gringos.
Fit is
pô.
gonna.
Ah, não.
What I say, Mr. Moderator, it doesn't matter the amount of candidates, but rather the quality of the candidates
No.
present.
Oh,
Eu
And I think it says a lot
Também tem
who
um
shows up to these debates and who
Não,
doesn't.
não vou mentir, não.
Oh, I agree. I agree. Shows initiative.
Eu sou francês, mano, eu
Yeah.
gosto de francês.
and like, it's
Você
so
faz
weird.
o E?
Le
Faz
monde,
o
I
E,
am
que
vraiment
ele
bien
E.
sûr, il y a quasiment personne.
Alright.
Não, não faço E, não.
Você faz
E
o E.
Cucurullo
Eu faço, eu só faço M, eu só faço M, mais
Vai,
nada.
vai,
Que é M até o final.
Hey,
É
Gag.
bom tu ir bem.
Ok.
Não, Richard, eu tô sem um pack, velho. Ele
Gag.
passa umas colinhas aqui pra mim.
Gag.
Tá meio perdidão,
Can
sabe?
I
Esse
talk
bate
to you?
aqui,
One
velho.
second.
Win.
Be extra
Gag.
careful, Gag.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
Mas bom, vamos lá.
Gag,
Hey,
I
hello,
wanted to say
Gag.
to you, you had so good ideas.
Gag.
It was so nice.
Gag,
Thank you.
change the world, Gag.
Yeah.
Cuckoo!
Why are you
Gag.
malicious?
Slam.
Gag play.
Fine, someone moved me.
Vamos, vambora iniciar esse negócio
Okay
logo,
with
velho.
this.
Gag
Não,
Slay.
tem
Slayer.
PVP, galera. Já tá lá no tótem, mas enfim.
Yeah.
Não vou usar o tótem.
Oh, look at him. Look at him go.
Very cool, very cool.
Yes.
You like my
Gag
Todo
outfit,
mundo com o
bad boy?
totemzinho na mão, olha só.
Yes, I do. Very
Esse é o mundo que
nice.
vocês querem
Et
viver?
le Quackity, c'est le seul en armure?
Very classy.
Ah non, c'est bon, il retire. C'est bon.
Ah, meu
Ouais,
Deus,
je pense
do
que...
lado
Ici, en fait,
dele,
ici, on peut
velho.
pas... T'as pas de PVP.
Are
Donc
you
ici,
ready,
elle va danger.
gang?
Do lado
Ah bah
Ouais.
alors tout va bien alors.
What are they saying about
What
me?
the
Fica
fuck?
esperado, eu peço aquele vídeo.
It
Tá?
gave you
All right.
staircase. Gag luck to you all.
Oh,
We are
thank
gay.
you. I really
No
like
No
it.
after parties today, huh?
And for the summer, it's perfect after, you know?
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely
just
no
why not?
after parties, Quack.
Free
Ah.
the
It's
life.
not
for
from
me.
the Selbit are not
You
here.
gotta
Yeah,
go
Yeah,
forward.
yeah, I agree.
There you go.
On est les
Go
seuls.
forward.
Oh, Jesus
There you go.
Christ. Oh my God.
Oh, it changed the...
Tu vas où toi?
Again, a lot of Brazilian
That's a-
votes. If
that's
you
a
just
lot of
say
physical activity for you,
lapada
Gag.
What are
seca.
you doing?
Well,
What does that
Yeah, but
mean?
You have a little
It's
ladder,
when you
Gag. Oh, I
crush
love
with
it.
words, like you say a really good answer.
I didn't see it last time.
So it's
What the fudge?
insane.
The
It
sound.
means slay.
Okay,
Really?
Gag, take care. You're gonna be strong together. Today.
I'm the only member of
La-
the audience today.
You and Palm, that's right.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Pom and myself.
Yeah.
Oh, and Dapper too, I think.
And
will be an
Dapper's gonna
audience
be
member.
there too.
La pada seca.
The audience
That's
is
it,
Dapper.
that's
Oh, it's my old family.
What did I say? What was that?
That when you crush someone with the
That's
words,
super
it's just
I don't think that. I don't think that's what that means. I don't think that's what that means.
Yeah, it is. It
Is
is.
Raman gonna be tonight?
I don't think he's waking
Alright.
up. He might show
Okay,
up, but
okay.
we'll see. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you'll tell
Oh,
me.
do you guys think Etoles is going to show up?
Mais c'est pas-
Maybe.
No, he's not gonna be here tonight, I
Je savais
think.
pas que je pouvais réorganiser en fait.
So
Oh.
let's
I don't
start.
think so.
Ah,
La
t'as
pada
raison.
punch. Dry punch.
vraiment
What
pas
is that?
bon.
What does dry punch mean? What does that mean?
J'avoue,
You said lapada seca? Oh man, you shouldn't
Não, bizarro
say
falar.
that. You shouldn't
What
say
does that
really.
mean?
No, no. If I were you, I would never say that. Please,
Why? What does it mean?
No, I don't even want to tell you because it's so serious that if I tell myself, I'm gonna be like cancelled, you know?
I no, I don't know what that means. I don't know. You should tell me what that
I'm
means.
gonna
You
go
should tell me what that
back.
means.
1 second, I have to take some
You
water.
gotta tell me what that means. I don't know what that incurs to.
Tá, gente, vamos pegar uma música séria aqui, mano.
Bagara Bad Boy Halo. You know that
Oh, hi.
we are a trio
Something's
of
here.
Colocar uma música
best
épica, né,
friends.
gente?
At least that's the way I consider you, the best friends I could have. But tonight is going to be the night of the Lapada.
All right, chat. The people that aren't going to be present today are the following: Selbit, who, as you all may know, doesn't stream on Mondays. He is going to hold off on this debate tonight. Maxo. Maxo is also on a break today. Foolish, we've been told he's currently traveling, and Etoile is at the moment not able to participate today either. So, Selbit, Maxo, Foolish, Etoile, they are not going to be present.
That's the
Hey, the artist.
How are you,
Man, yours is
Michaelita?
so good, bad boy. This
Fit.
outfit
you.
is so good.
Ready,
yeah.
ready to
Thank you.
start?
I'm glad
Oh,
you like
Royer.
I think
Let me
so.
ask you
Wait,
something.
what?
If you
Nice,
become
nice.
president, will you make a face
Happy
reveal?
to
Do
be
we,
in the
yeah,
audience.
yeah. As soon as
What,
everyone's
like
in
the-
position,
like
we
my
can get
skin?
started.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
no, well,
I think, yeah.
this is
I'm
Oh, I'm
gonna
here.
go ahead and
what I
sit
look
down.
like.
Okay.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, but would you take off the...
Oh,
the
yeah.
who is... How do you
No,
say it?
no,
I don't
no.
feel that
I look so
interesting.
cool like
Oh,
this.
dapper. Yeah.
Yeah, but... would
What the hell, Gag?
Man, I-
No,
Gag, what the
no,
hell?
Richarlison.
Oh,
There's
Stop,
a
Gag,
village-
stop!
Cool.
There's a villager
Aprender
here.
ao Royer ou é o Royer?
I'm gonna
Could you go-
come back.
could you
Cara,
go
no
to
dia
my
que o
side,
Selmo
please,
vem,
Paul? I'd like to
no
see
dia que o
her.
Selmo não vem,
Yeah,
Vai,
je
vai,
vais-
vai,
je vais-
vai,
vai.
I'm gonna crush it.
Quand je découvre-
Dapper. What the fudge? Dapper.
I wonder if
This guy just
Royer
showed
is
up.
available for a quick talk. I wonder if Royer is available for a Oh my fucking god. Abba Lawyer. It's Abba Lawyer.
oh,
Okay.
double lawyer!
Oh my fucking
Is
god.
this
Are
really-
you following me? Why the fuck are you
No,
following me?
It's Royer. I come here to talk
No,
with
it's
you.
Abba Lawyer. It's Abba Lawyer.
Oh my god. Didn't you kill him?
No, no, I didn't kill him. He's alive. He's there.
Man, this person just doesn't die, right? I think he died like 5 times already.
Let's get in place. Let's get in place. Come on. Oh, never mind. That's not Abba Lawyer. That's Lawyer. All
I
right.
am.
Hello?
It should be
All right.
exciting.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you after the debate, maybe. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Who's Ryan?
I know, that's
Where
like
is
crazy,
Gagna? Okay.
like, location.
Oh, he's on his way. He's
Yeah,
on
I
his
changed
way.
my
I see
place.
him.
I don't have your
That's so
your
rare. The odds
your,
of us
how
spawning
do you
like
say
there
that?
is
Oh, your
amazing now.
Canva anymore.
Oh, thank you, Tallulah. Thank you. I'll do my best.
Se vienen cositas, se vienen cositas.
Hola.
Se vienen cositas, se vienen cositas.
¿Qué cositas se vienen?
Se vienen cositas.
Me voy a venir. Hola.
Ay, ya me vine, yo estoy todo manchado. Wow.
Ah, ok.
Oh,
Oh,
nice. I'm
too
gonna
bad.
hear nothing.
Oh, what's
Nice.
this for? 2 minutes? Okay.
Just
You guys
screams
started?
in my hair.
Everyone to get in place. There we
Tá,
go.
minha piscina.
I'm gonna hear
Vou
the
colocar aqui
screams
do
in my
lado.
hair. So nice to be
Let's do
here.
this.
Hey,
Hola,
hola.
like,
Hola, hola. ¿Qué tal? Hola, hola. ¿Dónde? ¿Aquí me
I
siento?
was saying
Aquí me voy a
hi.
sentar.
for
Alright, then I
that's
have 2
cool.
minutes to
Because I
set
was
some
happy
things
to
up.
go to Paris.
Yep, 2 minutes.
I want to check something out. 2 backpacks. Okay. I'm gonna need this here. $30 seconds. Probably have these here just in case. $15 seconds. Okay. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Did I just get trapped?
Ah, jaja, el pendejo se atoró. Ja, ja, ja. Se atoró el pendejo. Ja,
Cállate el
ja, ja,
hocico.
ja.
Cállate el
Ja, ja,
hocico, pinche menso. Eres un pinche menso. Eres lo que eres. Ya salí. Ya salí, lo bugué, me vale verga, lo bugué, me vale verga.
Nice rest and relaxing. No.
It's been
I might go to the one in Vegas.
Hey.
But not
All
the
right,
one
let's get
in
started.
Paris, if you're going to that
Okay,
one.
All right,
ask me,
Going
ask
places.
to
me.
the Paris one,
Bye-bye.
Gay?
Places.
Where they are
Yeah.
going?
Are you gonna go to the one in Vegas? You might? Oh, okay. Or you are? Excellent. Well,
Mr.
I'll
Moderator,
see
I
you
just
Gay,
want to point
if you're
out
gonna be there.
the absolute unprofessionalism of certain candidates that don't take their goddamn place.
I see. All right,
that's
everyone,
insane.
places, please. We're
I
gonna
have to
forever.
agree with you, Quackity.
Surely lesser
In the
points
middle
for
of
that,
the
right?
debate, they left and run away. What kind of candidates do this?
Yeah. What kind of candidates
I agree.
come up
Forever
with
is
a
the point
short
right now.
sleeve
Go get
shirt?
forever.
Yeah.
Make sure.
Hey,
he's
you changed your
on time.
clothes, Bagheera?
Okay, you win, Gay.
You changed your
You win.
clothes.
All right,
I really like it. You look
Moderator-
Reply, then shoot
Je
him.
reboot
Ah, le
encore,
quoi?
je vois pas Cucurucho.
fancy.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Oh, I try,
Wait,
you
wait,
know.
no, let's see. So just
Let's do
forever.
this.
Well, yeah, once we have forever, we'll
where's
have
your
everyone
manager?
here.
Oh, Forever is always late. Well,
That's
for
correct.
president, it's not the best.
Fashionably late. Yes.
Yeah.
Mr. Moderator, surely a sanction of some sort
I don't think. Ah, there he is.
is in place.
Tummy ache.
I miss
All
my
right.
husband.
My stomach was bothering me.
Okay. I think
Ahora
this is
agárrense a
everyone, right?
vergazos. Agárrense a vergazos.
Don't shoot me
All right,
tonight,
quiet.
Cucurucho.
Silence.
¡Se lo hocico!
Ese, los hocico usted, pendejo. Nadie va a votar por usted, pinche mierda.
Es el pinche...
Silencio, por favor. Gracias.
Perdón, lo siento. I'm sorry.
Cala a boca aí, ué. Cala a boca aí, mano.
Assieds-toi pas,
Vivo en Francia. Ok.
Okay.
All right.
So, I would like to welcome everyone to the second debate night of the QSMP elections 2023. Now, before we begin, I believe the Federation had an educational video to show all of you about how the debates will work, but even after this video is shown, I will be explaining the rules to all of you. And I will assure you there will be order tonight, no chaos. Now,
Okay.
Cucurucho, whenever you're ready, feel free to run the tape.
Yes. Hello and welcome to the second debate night of the 2023 QSMP elections. My name is Cucurucho. Tonight's debate will look like this. Debate opening. Topic 1 begins. Opening statements.
Okay.
Each candidate has 1 minute to talk about topic 1. Audience questions. Candidates can buzz in to answer a question if it's not directed at a particular person. Regulated discussion. Candidates can only speak if they buzz in and the moderator lets them speak. Free discussion. Candidates can talk freely. No time limit, no approval from the moderator. Debate closing. Thank you for your attention and I hope you enjoy the debate.
All right.
Wonderful.
Okay, so we can buzz when
Okay.
it's not
Perfect.
targeted,
So I will
right?
explain the rules. Yes,
So
yes.
the audience can.
I will wait.
questions as
I'll
well.
wait. I will wait till there is silence.
Ok, silence, silencio.
Del
Now
hocico.
So how it will work tonight is that if you are a candidate, you will have to buzz in if you want to speak, and I have to give you permission to speak. But we'll get to that in just a little bit. Now, the topic on the agenda tonight is island initiatives. How are you going to make the island a better place? With that said, I declare this debate officially open. We are going to start with the opening statements. I'm going to
I
start
hope you
with Bad
enjoy
Boy
the debate.
Halo. We are going to go 60 seconds per candidate, and then once every candidate has given their opening statement, we will then begin a series of questions. But now, Bad Boy Halo, I am giving you the floor. You have 60 seconds to make your opening statement whenever you are ready.
Okay. Hello, everybody. You know who I am. I'm Bad Boy Halo. I don't need to go into everything I've done for this island. Okay? You all know this. Okay? You all know my history. You know how I've helped and done things for each and every one of you. Okay? For every candidate, okay, on
Bullshit.
this stage, no matter who you elect, you have to understand that you're going to be giving that person a certain amount of power over your life. Okay? And that's the thing that differentiates me from them. Is I don't want.
Wasn't
any
that the
of that
first
power,
debate?
Okay?
Opinion doesn't matter.
My platform is one where the power is taken from me and given back to the residents of the island. Okay? If I become president, I'm not going to take authority and make decisions over your guys' lives. I will immediately abdicate the office of president and dismantle it and then reallocate that power to everybody on the island. We will all make decisions collectively.
This guy takes
together.
too
That
fucking
way
long.
not
The
one
fuck,
single
moderator? Guy's
person
taking too
has
fucking long.
all of the power.
You're running out of time.
Okay?
Se te acaba el tiempo, pendejo.
Oh, do I have 20 seconds?
16 seconds. Yes,
Okay.
go.
The point is, we've been managing and governing ourselves fine without one person telling us what to do. I want to keep that trend going, but with all of us being able to collectively make decisions.
All right, thank you so much for your
Respeta,
input,
mierda.
candidate. All right, candidate Geg, you have the floor. You have 60 seconds.
Oh my.
Oh.
Oh my god.
This guy is lying.
Okay, let's read.
Guys, Gag is...
Candidates, remain at your podiums. Candidates, remain at your podiums.
Okay.
Tranquilos, tranquilos, relax.
I will read a statement.
Let him cook, let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him stay. Oh my god.
Government's primary function should be to protect its citizens. Tell me, do you feel protected?
No. No.
I don't feel protected.
I feel protected with Gek. Only with Gek.
In Geg's world, decisions not made by corrupt government entities, but by mutual trust and understanding.
What the fuck?
We are Geg.
We are Gek.
We are what?
Somos Gek.
We all believe in
Somos
Geg.
Geg.
Thank you,
Right,
candidate
Geg?
Geg. Your time is up. Break your signs.
Wow.
Candidate Geg, please. Actually, can someone break the signs? Thank you so much. Holy shit, that looks awful. All right.
Bravo!
Very nice. All right, candidate Quackity.
Yes.
The floor is yours. You have 60 seconds. Silence! Silence from the gallery. Thank you so much. All right.
Saquen
go
el
ahead,
pendejo.
Quackity.
Mr. Moderator, I would like my timer to reset. Thank you. I'm not concerned or worried about the absolutely controversial opinion that people may have of me. In fact, I think we need a controversial leader. We need someone who's willing to do things that other candidates aren't willing to do. I'm willing to get my hands dirty for this island. I'm willing to do what is necessary for the well-being of this island. What a lot of candidates here don't understand is that they're not suitable enough for the position, and they never will be. And you know what? It's okay. If they want to kid themselves into this candidacy, they are more than welcome to. However, I know that I'm the most capable candidate here, and if anyone doesn't like that or anyone doesn't agree with it, I know that my priorities are not myself nor my self-interest like it is with many people here, but my self-interest is the island. And I'm glad that everyone is here to see that today. However, I have one thing to say, is that once again, the controversy against my name and my candidacy does not matter. QSMP is going to thrive under my leadership.
All right. Thank you for your time. Thank you so much.
Mr. Moderator, I would like to remove Dapper from the audience station if he keeps...
Audience members are to behave themselves, or you will be shot by Cucurucho.
Yes.
Survivors will be shot again.
Respeto. El respeto.
Your son is a
derecho ajeno a la
fucking
paz.
dumbass.
Silence.
So it's like
I will have silence at this fucking debate.
Your son's a fucking idiot.
Okay, with that fit.
Can I have silence? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Holy fuck. All right. Candidate Mike, the floor is yours. You have 60 seconds to make your opening statement.
Okay, can I come here on front to
Yes,
talk about
go ahead.
my... Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Mike, as you know. I am a member of the Communist Party, and my objective is to bring the communists to the Quesadilla Island.
Why is this guy obsessed with communism?
The topic I'm gonna talk
Again?
about really fast today is about security. How can you live in an island that you call that is very secure and there's no problem if everyone here is holding a totem of undying? Do you want to live in a place that you have to hold this thing and go to anywhere
You're holding
you wanna
it, pal. You're literally holding it.
Is to bring order and a better place to live, where I will create a lot of different events like the hide and seek, the Festa Junina, and I will bring equality to everyone here on this island. I am from the Communist Party, so to me, everyone here is equal. Even then I win the presidency, I will be equal as you guys. So, thank you everyone. That's it.
Bravo! Thank you, candidate.
Communist is better, but yeah.
Bravo!
All right.
Wear
Now then.
red clothes, Mike. If you're
Candidate
becoming-
Forever, you have the floor. You have 60 seconds to make your opening statement.
Yeah, let me just begin with this. Good afternoon,
shit!
everybody. I am
Oh
Forever,
my God.
and I will be your new
Sometimes I hate
president.
him.
So, as we already knew each other, I want to introduce you guys to what I think is good for the island as a candidate and what you can expect me if I become your president. Wait a second. Okay. So, don't you find it frustrating to die and have to go get your items far away? Don't you think, Bagara? It's frustrating? So, take this no more, guys. As a candidate today, I'm building a totem of undying farm. I'm going to give totem of undying to every single people on the island to be protected. Even the people that are here standing, the other candidates, I'm going to protect you all. This is what I'm planning to do as a president, and this is what I'm doing to start today, just to help everybody in the island. That's what you guys can expect from me.
Man.
And you know what
Holy
else?
shit.
Backflip!
Forever. Oh, no, no, no.
Oh,
Silence. All right. Candidate Bagheera, you have 60 seconds. The floor is yours.
Hi everyone. When I discovered this place, the thing that hit me in the first second is that it's an amazing place where people came from all around the world, sharing cultures, becoming friends, and working together. That is a thing that I want to amplify, to give you tools to discover each and every one of you. I'm always repeating myself about uniting, but it's what makes us strong. Not only I want a council with different personalities, talents, and ideas, I also want to put in a place a system that will help people to meet, to work together, to help each other. It's gonna be amazing for not only you, but for all the new faces that will appear here. And I will put a system in place to welcome all of your ideas and build something even greater in here. What is making this place amazing? It's not the island, it's not any power in place, it's all of you. Let's be strong together to fight, because we shouldn't lose that insight, but also to create. Thank you, everybody.
Bravo! Whoa, that was good. I like that. That was good. That was a good opening statement.
And with that,
Now
all
fucking
candidates have
backflip and
given
dancing.
their opening statements. So it is now it's time to move on to the session of questions. Now, how this is going to work is that any audience member is able to come up to this podium and ask a question. Now, if they ask a question, it can either be to everyone at once, or it can be to specific candidates. Now, if it's a question for everyone, the first person to buzz in with their button will be the one to respond.
Oh, wow.
However, if someone, a candidate, is unable to speak, if someone is not speaking as much as the others, I can overrule the button press and allow a candidate to speak.
Oh, wow.
Now, once the audience is done asking questions, then I also have some questions that I can ask to all of you or to individual candidates. Now, during this time, there is to be no interruptions once someone is starting to answer a question. Is that understood, my candidates?
So
Yeah,
we don't
forever?
buzz at all,
Yes,
just
yes.
for the beginning, right?
So while the question is being answered, you may not interrupt. However, for each question that is asked, someone may press their button at the end of a question
To begin.
to ask that candidate a different question as well.
Oh,
Oh, what?
I don't think your
I'm
button
lost.
is working.
Right. But anyway, so if that happens to you, like for example, if Mike answers a question, finishes it, Quackity could then hit his button and
Yeah,
ask
ask
Mike
Mike.
a follow-up question.
Okay.
And then Mike will have 30 seconds to respond to Quackity.
All right.
Okay.
Perfect. Does that make
Like it.
sense?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
All right. We should have about, let me check the time to make sure that we have plenty. I believe we have about 10 minutes of this session. We may go on longer if there's enough questions, but I'm aiming to have it at 10 minutes. So is everyone ready?
Yeah.
All right. First off, is there anyone from the audience that would like to ask
me!
a question? Oh, yes. Come up here, good sir.
Okay.
I have a
Okay.
question right after.
Okay. In the Quesadilla Island, we will have agua de horchata and agua de Jamaica instead of water? Yes or no?
Quackity, you have the floor.
We will have 2 different containers for each one. We can't mix them, but we'll have a container for each one because each one is equally as important than the other.
Oh shit.
All right.
To
Forever,
answer your question, yes.
Your response to Quackity.
If I become the president, I'm going to make a content with the water that the person wants to drink. So if you want to drink American water, you can drink American water. You can drink even
All right.
Brazilian water. And you
Enough,
can
I would
mix
like
them
order.
both.
I would like order. Oh, as a reminder,
not a
for
question
each
for-
question, only one interruption is allowed. So, since Forever is already the one that pressed the button, no one else may press the button for that specific question.
Okay, got it.
Okay,
Alright.
okay.
There we go.
Also,
All right.
question,
But it
moderator.
wasn't-
Wasn't Forever supposed to ask me a question?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, that's right. So,
Oh,
Forever,
sorry,
you have to
sorry,
ask.
sorry.
Yes, it's all good.
Okay.
No, it's all good. It's a learning experience. But anyway, so thank you so much, Roy Air, for your question. Is there anyone else? Antoine, do you want to ask a question?
Yes.
Perfect.
Do I have to ask the question to a specific candidate or to?
You can ask it to either everyone or a specific candidate.
I'll ask.
Put attention.
Do
Put
you think,
attention.
candidates, that it is normal that a true criminal is still running for presidency tonight. I mean, El Quackity, of course. Do you think this is normal?
Trying.
He's still here tonight.
All right.
Wow.
I will allow Bad Boy Halo to answer, but okay, in the future, we will wait until the entire question has been asked before we ring in.
Oh, yeah,
Just to make sure there's
Okay.
not too much chaos. But for now, Bad Boy Halo, you have the floor to answer that question.
Okay. Before the elections were announced, some of us forever, I think, remembers, we had discussed putting together a group of people to deal with situations where someone was a rule breaker. Okay? I don't think we need a government in order to do that. I think we collectively can deal with that. So no, I do not think it is normal. And I do think people who
You don't
break,
know.
who do things like that or intentionally cause criminal intent need to be dealt with. And I think we can do that collectively. After the, if I'm elected, we will deal with that together, okay? Not with one person overseeing punishment.
Ave.
All right.
Remind us where you were on the first election, because if we're talking about responsibility, you don't seem very responsible yourself. So remind us, where were you on the first election?
Oh!
That's a good question.
Holy
Is that-
shit!
Oh, yes,
Oh,
you can
yeah.
respond.
Oh, so you know what? That's a great question, Quackity. I was off doing some
Yeah.
things. Can you tell us? I heard some interesting stories. Would you like to regale us with where
please.
and what you were doing
Yeah.
immediately following the
Unbelievable.
debate?
Asking
No
a question with a
follow-up
question?
questions.
Asking a
You
question
have
with
to
a question?
answer Quackity's question, and you may not ask additional
I
questions.
get okay. I'll answer the question. I can tell you what I wasn't doing. I wasn't placing TNT and trying to kill. Hey,
Unbelievable.
whoa,
Oh, and metagaming too. And metagaming too. He wasn't
All
here.
right.
So are you doing metagaming? What's this? Rule breaker.
I'm not
Good
allowed
job.
to talk to people.
Good job. Good job, Mr. Moderator. I would
Silence.
like this to continue.
I will have silence in this debate. Thank you so much for cooperating. All right. Now, I should mention, speaking of those questions, so as per rules, candidates are obligated to be in at least one debate. So this is debate 2 out of 3. So that is a reminder to all of you. If you're here at this debate, you're good. But yes, as a presidential candidate, you must attend at least one of the 3 debates. With that said,
Yeah, so it's perfect for Bad Boy Yellow.
yes.
Yeah.
All right, now, are there any other questions from the audience? Oh, yes, Dapper, go ahead. Oh, he's got a question here. I will read it off. It says, to any candidate, how do you plan to address the seemingly unequal representation each language has on the political scene, since Spanish speakers have only one representative who acts as both Spanish and
sorry.
English, while Portuguese has 3 representatives? All right, Bagheera, you have the floor.
Yeah, as I said, I want to make a council, and I want every nationality to be represented in the council. So yeah, I think it's really too bad that we are just like not all the nationalities in here, because it's really important. It's the fundamental of this island. So I'll make sure that everyone is gonna be represented in the council that will destroy presidency.
All right, Geg?
Oh, Geg.
You are allowed to respond. Because Geg is typing, we have to wait a few extra seconds.
I think Geg is Geg.
What about
yeah, Geglish.
Geglish?
Yeah,
What about Geglish?
you know what?
What
Geg?
about? What about?
Yeah.
You know what,
What
Geg?
about
I think
Geglish? What
everyone
about it?
should be represented as the best, and I think Geg, you should too, also. So yeah, you will be represented in the council,
Nice.
and you have nice ID, Geg. So I think you're gonna be a really great member.
Wow. wonderful.
Wonderful. All right, thank you
What
so
the
much for your
fuck?
responses,
No,
candidates.
it's okay.
All
Which
right.
one is happy?
Anyone else from the audience would like to ask a question, you may approach the podium. If no one approaches from the audience, then I can ask a question. Oh, Richarlison, are you asking a question? Still writing? Oh, okay. So in the meantime, I will ask a question. Now, I was able to summon these questions magically. Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. So, the question is, what laws, and this is for everyone, What laws would be introduced in the event that any citizen of Quesadilla Island commits crimes? Quackity, you have the floor for 60 seconds.
I believe everyone has the right to legal representation.
Silence in the audience.
Sorry.
Yes.
Many of my candidates and my peers here would suggest rash solutions, such as death being one of them. I'm sure many of them believe that's the answer. I believe that they deserve legal representation and, in any case, potential incarceration for their crimes.
Like yours.
Okay. Now, Forever,
You're naked.
your follow-up question.
It's
So,
my right.
Quackity, what you are saying is that you are not here to like think about what we will do with the people that are criminal. You are saying that you want to see something for the criminal people to protect themselves, right? Yeah, that's exactly what you're saying.
Oh,
You're just saying that you want to represent the criminals. Nice.
That's a good way to twist my words, Forever. Excuse me, Forever, why did you go ahead and blow up Selvit's
No more
house?
questions. Remember.
Hold on. It's a follow-up question. It's a follow-up question. Exactly. You didn't.
Silence,
You deserve legal
commercial.
representation
Get
in
your
any
gun.
case that you are
Get your
accused for
gun.
something that is
I've got
not
some
true.
candidates that are getting out of control.
Guys, my button is not working. My
That's
button
my
is not
question,
working.
Quackity.
It's the third time I press that button.
I
and
will
the
have
thing is
order in
delayed.
this debate. Silence. Holy shit. All right. Thank you so much for your response, Forever and Quackity. Now, I do have to
problem.
mention, there will be a time in this debate later on where you will be able to openly ask each other questions, so that I ask that you keep things nice and simple for this first section of the debate.
Yeah,
All right?
pal.
So now, Richarlison, are you ready? Perfect. So this question now from Richarlison, asking everyone, how are you certain to convince everyone that your proposals, projects, and doings will not only make the life on the island better, but bring together the communities enough so everyone can be included in buildings and conversation groups? All right.
No, I want to
Um,
answer that.
Question,
Bad Boy Halo, your response.
That's exactly my my platform. My platform is I don't think there should be one person making those decisions. Okay, I want everybody to collectively make those decisions. I don't want one person with all that power. We don't need a dictator. Okay, we don't need someone who's going to allow criminals to run rampant. We should all we all know what we want, right? Why can't all of us together come together and agree on proposals that we all share in common?
All right, now, Forever was the first to chime in. However, Mike's microphone was not working previously, so I will give the floor to Mike to ask a follow-up question.
Okay, I hear you saying, Bad Boy, that we don't need a figure, a person to rule this island, and we should do like we're like now, like everyone helping each other to make the decisions. But this type of politics is not working right now. We need a public figure to help to make the decisions.
Thank you.
I think if everyone decides, it's not gonna work because it's not gonna work. It's not working right now.
Yeah, thank you,
Is that
sir.
a question?
Jeez.
No, I'm questioning him about his proposals.
Okay, you
Okay,
can
I
respond.
can
You've got
answer.
40 seconds.
Look, I understand what you're saying. Okay, but what you're essentially saying is exactly what my platform is based to stop, okay? I don't trust a singular person, okay? I don't trust the Federation to impose some sort of system on us, okay? I want power so that I can immediately reject that power and give it to all of us so that we can all decide how we will be governed.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
thank you.
thank you for your response. Your time is up.
Bruh.
Thank you, candidates. All right, do I have questions from the audience? Oh, yes, Palm. Thank you.
He wants
right.
power to reject the power. What
So
kind of logic
this
is
next
that, man?
question, I'm actually going to specifically allow Geg to answer this question.
Oh, wow.
What would you want to do to protect all the eggs even better? How would you protect the eggs even better?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Très bien, ça, Pomme. Très bien.
Oh, wow.
Right. ¿Cómo?
Desde la derecha dice...
Oh shit.
Geg Council of Geg Protection. Volunteers lead a board of decision makers. And they pool their resources to communally protect any and all wibbles. Also, every egg will be under Geg's protection. Gegtosis.
What the fuck are there 3 gags?
Alright, I will have order in this debate.
What the fuck?
All candidates return to your
Who are
podiums.
they?
Thank you so much.
What we're gonna do
No
about the
questions.
gags? Oh,
I'm
here's
the
on
one
top
asking
of
the
my.
questions around
Can I have
here.
my own gag?
But I want a gag.
We'll talk about it.
Can we all just collect a
Right.
gag?
Yeah, we all want
One.
gag.
Can I have a gag?
Can
All right,
I have
Palm,
a
where did
gag?
you go? I gotta give you your book back. Oh, here we go. Thank you.
Everyone get gag!
Yeah, I want a gag.
All right, all right. Candidates, return to your podiums.
What? Huh?
We have a question.
Acá, yo quiero uno. Here.
Holy shit!
Please. Here.
Pegou meu gag.
Alex,
Shit!
Alex, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck
Sorry,
up!
but
Thank
it
you
was-
so much.
Sorry, Mr. P.
Relax.
I'm sorry,
All
I'm sorry.
Now, I have a question here from the lovely and sweet Tallulah. I will have you be silent.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tallulah?
From Tallulah. Her question is for all of you. Based on recent events, everyone seems to be starting to not trust the rest of Geg! Oh, it's this Geg. Geg, you must get your other Gegs under control. This is absurd. All right, I will
That's
restart
crazy.
the question. Based on recent events, everyone seems to be starting to not trust the rest of the candidates and habitants. As a leader and possible future president, how can you reassure your voice will be heard by the rest and make sure to restore the peace and unity the island once had? Candidate Bagheera, you have the floor.
People are hitting the button before you finish the question. Is that correct? Like I was waiting for you to finish.
Oh, so go for it. Okay.
Tattletale! Tattletale!
Go for it if you want.
I will allow Bagheera to answer this question, but then she will not be allowed to answer the next question. So that will make it fair.
Okay.
All right. So, Bagheera, go ahead. The floor is yours.
I think like asking to trust only one people is really, really, yeah, it's really hard to ask to trust someone we may not know very well. But asking someone to trust a unite front of people together who are deciding together what is the good for the island is really easier to trust, and it's way, way safer. So yeah, with the council and all the language and nationalities, it's gonna be a really trusty and nice place for everyone. Yeah, tell me, Forever.
Cállate, mierda, cállate,
Forever,
mierda,
you may
cállate.
respond with a question.
You and Bad Boy Halo are saying the same idea of a council, but you know what? We are lacking
pinche
one
morro
person,
pendejo, cállate los
and
hocico,
what
güey.
will happen to that person is not known to any one of us. We don't know if the Federation is going to brainwash the person. We don't know
Yeah,
if the
that's
Federation
why.
is going to get the person and go with the person to a room and ask what
Hombre,
the
que ganas
person
de
have
darte
to do.
vergazos,
So you guys, you and Bad Boy Halo should have the answers, should have the ideas of a government, and not be like saying, "Oh, the people are going to vote. The people are going to vote."
That's
because
an
I
answer,
agree.
we are
Forever.
not.
Forever.
I agree with Forever.
That is not a question.
That is not even a
You did not
question.
ask
Hey,
a
hey, don't
single
let this guy,
goddamn
don't let this guy
question.
ask a question next time. Don't let this guy answer a question.
Well, time's up.
Sanction
Time's
is
up.
dumbass. Sanction is dumbass.
No further
you
questions.
do, Bagheera? What will you
Can I
do,
answer?
Bagheera,
He's
with
attacking
your...
me.
Bagheera,
No
Bagheera.
more. I will have order. I will have order.
Do you have
Your
the
council is
answer?
not possible.
Silence!
Kukurucho,
What
get
will
the
you do
gun.
if your
Get the
cousin is
fucking
not
gun.
Oh,
Put a bullet in his
Jesus,
head.
Jesus.
But it's not fair.
Thank you so much. Now, Bagheera, you can respond. You should have 30 seconds, even
Oh,
though he did
thank
not
you.
ask you a question. Yes.
Well, it's saying like if we put one person and it's this person is gonna be brainwashed, like it's safer in what way? It's not safer at all. It's well more dangerous. If there is only one person on the council that is brainwashed, but the other one are there to keep up and to do the good for Cassia the island, it's way safer forever. There is no way you say that thinking it's better. So yeah, I still stand for what I
Good
said.
answer.
All right. Thank you, candidate Bagheera.
Your seat's stupid.
All right.
You want to go?
So now, I have a question here.
Where, fucking weirdo?
This is specifically to Quackity from Dapper.
Okay.
Oh.
The question
Oh,
is,
Stupid idiot child.
since you agree there should be some kind of penal punishment, do you believe elected politicians should have parliamentary immunity? If so, where do you draw the line between crimes that they should be punished for?
Absolutely not. I believe that candidates serve the same role as normal citizens. That's why we're up here, because we're one of you guys. We're all together. We're all equal in many ways. Therefore, I personally believe that all candidates should not have immunity of any type. We are all the same kind of people.
¿Qué dice?
That is
¿Qué
not
dice?
a question. That is not a question. All he
that's
did was make a
that's a good
statement with a bunch of question
read that
marks at the
shit,
end.
read that shit.
No. I'll let the
All right,
moderator
thank
decide
you.
if this is a question or not.
He said then go to jail.
With question marks at the end.
That's-
With question marks at the end.
You cannot phrase a statement as a question, Geg. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
get fucked, dumbass.
All right. Bad Boy Halo, you may ask Quackity a question.
Okay. Based on your statement, what should be done to candidates that the community believes are guilty of crime?
Well, I think all candidates that are, in suspect of committing a crime have the opportunity to go to a fair and just trial for their potential allegated crimes.
All right. Thank you so
Culero.
much, candidates.
Ese el hocico.
Culero.
All right.
Poor politician.
Hey, Cucurucho.
So Richarlison has a question now for the candidates.
See that guy?
This is for any candidate to
So
answer.
disrespectful.
Oh, Quackity. Silencio, por favor. Gracias.
Eso.
I speak English too.
Oh, that one's funny. I'll let you live for that one. That one was funny. All right.
Okay.
Now, this question is from Richarlison. Trust is an important topic. Do you, candidate, trust the ones around you? Do you trust they are responsible and can respect and help with the future project? Oh my, Richarlison, you asked like 5 questions in this single book. Holy
Hey,
shit.
Richarlison.
This is my child.
Choose one.
Oh,
Choose
yeah,
one.
it's so
Richard,
cool.
it's good, Richard.
All right, so I'll ask the last part of his question. As the president, will you be able to keep secret information secret?
What?
I didn't get the question.
Geg,
We don't
you have the floor.
No, but like if I cancel, it's different. So I don't know.
We are electing one person.
Hmm?
We'll have moments for this later.
But I wasn't sure of the question. That's the problem.
Yeah, you answer me.
He says, there will be no secret information. We will trust in Geg. We are Geg. All right, thank you so much, Geg.
Okay, I think.
All right.
we all
Bravo.
I have another question here. So this one is directed towards Quackity.
Yeah.
This question comes from Twitter user FitMC. And on Twitter, he is asking, Quackity, are you bald? And if not, are you willing to prove it right now?
Holy shit.
Question.
Pinche pelón.
I find it absolutely appalling how a moderator would choose a question relating to the physical
bald?
appearance of one of the candidates
Pinche pelón.
when it has nothing to do with the future of QSMP.
No, this is coming-
whether
this is
whether
coming
one of the
from-
candidates has a full head of hair or not does not define whether QSMP is headed towards the right way of way or the wrong way of way.
Ya no llore, pinche
Exactly.
pelón.
¡Cállese el hocico! Usted nomás habla pura pinche mamada. Muérase como su abuelo.
Bad Boy Halo, I saw you chimed in. You may ask a question to the candidate.
So, Quackity,
Yeah.
Calvo.
Are you bald?
Calvo.
Just
You
say
have
yes or
30
no.
seconds to respond, Quackity.
I have my own right to remain silent.
Understood. He has his rights. All right, thank you so much, candidates.
Absolutely.
All right, does anyone in the audience have a question? If not, I may ask the magical voices in my head again. All right,
Why are we getting so much shit?
Dapper has a question. This is for any candidate, though I have not heard much from Mike, so I'm going to have Mike answer this question.
No, thank you.
Mike, do you have any plans to appoint any kind of public officials, say a judge, a delegate, or a prosecutor,
Oh.
and if the people will have to meet requirements to be elected as one?
Oh, of course. As a leader, I'm not good at building farms. I'm not good at creating stuff, but I'm good at knowing what the people are the best for. For example, when I'm elected, I will be creating a policy station where I will appoint someone here to be the chief officer of this policy to secure this island and protect the inhabitants of this island. And yes, I will appoint people to help me in securing the law.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mike.
I
Bagheera, do you have a
cannot ask-
question? Yes.
For Mike, yeah. Are you gonna impose the rule, or are you gonna ask if they want to be?
No, first I will select the best candidates and see about their skills, and I will have to impose like an order of security, because if we not impose that, we're gonna stay like just like we are with no security at all.
Give me some
So I have to enforce the law.
Okay.
All right.
I know. Okay. I hear you.
Okay, thank you, candidates. All right, I have another question here from the magic voices in my head. Now, this is going to be for any candidate to chime in and answer. It says, what are your plans to avoid the black markets in the island? How will you stop black market activity on Quesadilla Island? Quackity, go ahead.
will-
The floor is yours.
I will successfully regulate the distribution of resources in order for them to
Enough.
be absolutely
No tomatoes.
absolutely equal
fue?
and rightful for everyone to be able to. Por
¿Qué
pendejo.
está pasando? What is happening? What is happening? Oh shit!
Equal distribution.
Hey!
Mr. Moderator, I'm gonna go ahead and kill the fucking stupid ass child of this fucking idiot over here.
That's your
If he
president!
doesn't
That's
stop
your
throwing-
president!
if he
Oh
doesn't
shit!
stop
Take it
throwing
easy.
Holy
tomatoes.
shit!
Calm
I'm
down,
saying?
calm down.
Calm down,
Audience
everyone, calm
members,
down,
return to your
That was off the
seats.
record. That was off the record,
more
so it's
throwing.
okay.
No more items are being thrown.
Off the record?
Cucurucho.
What the fudge?
Mr. Moderator,
I'm
I'm going to
saying
request the absence of my participation in this debate. If this debate is not properly moderated and I keep getting interrupted, if this happens one more time, I will retire from this debate.
Well, then you forfeit the debate, which means it doesn't count that you've participated. You must.
It doesn't
see
matter.
this
I'd
thing
rather
to the end.
forfeit. I'd rather forfeit an unjust debate than continue on with all these interruptions and clearly a lack of respect from the audience and from the moderator, who is supposed to respect the candidates. If I keep getting interrupted, if it happens one more
Moderator.
time, I will happily forfeit this debate.
Yeah.
Mr. Moderator, I respectfully agree with Quackity. I think it's important that every candidate is heard.
Yeah,
All right.
I agree.
Now, audience, Cucurucho will enforce order if you cannot behave. All the candidates will be heard. All right. So now, moving on. I have a new question here from the magical voices in my head. If you are chosen as the presidential candidate, what is the server going to look like? Forever, your response.
Yeah, so I have a lot of cool ideas I want to share with you guys. First of all, I'm building a big city where people can join and just be happy there. We have already a coffee shop where you can go and talk with people, like doing roleplay and this kind of stuff. I'm discussing with my partner Selbich to know the best mod possible that will guarantee that we will have more content to make on the island. And beside of that, I'm trying to make the island more secure. I'm already building the Thought of Undying farm, and I will build more stuff I will tell you guys later for making sure that every citizen, and not only the eggs, will be protected, just like I did with the Nino.
Yeah, I have a
All right.
question.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Bagheera, your
I have a
response?
question right after it.
So forever you're putting lots of time to build and not asking people to like try to do something maybe they want to do. How do you find the time to like just be president if you want to build all the things all by yourself, not trusting the people to do it by themselves, even if they're really strong at it?
Thank you so much for the question, Bagheera. Actually, it's pretty good. So now I'm not the president, so I'm doing all the work by myself. But if I become president, I could ask for help for you guys to make the server even better. Like now, what I'm doing is to get resources for you guys if you want to. Like you are not obligated to have the thought of undying. You can just be free to not use it. But if you want to, I'm giving you guys this option, and later I'm going to have the possibility to ask you guys to help me building roads and a lot of cool structures to the city if I become the president.
I have a question.
Oh, yes. Okay, so thank you, candidates. Now, Antoine has a question. You may approach the podium.
Yes, I have a question for Forever. It's a good program you have, Forever, I'll be honest with you. But what prevents you for doing everything that you say? What prevents you from doing it right now? And why are you waiting to be president to do it? You can already do it. Actually, you're already doing it. So why do you really want to be president if you can do everything you say right now?
Thank you so much for the question, Anthony. I think it goes right away with the Bagheera question. I'm doing already, exactly. I'm not even the president, and I'm already doing a lot of cool stuff. But you know what, Anthony? The president will have a lot of cool tools to use. Like he will choose a mod for the people to create content. I want to work this out the better way possible. This is something that I cannot do right now. As a president, I could ask people for help building public stuff, just like I'm doing to Copacabana, but I could ask you guys to help me build roads that goes along with the whole server, connecting stuff. This is something I cannot do right now. So there's a lot of stuff I could do if I become president that now I can't.
All right, thank you for your response, Forever. Thank you for the question. All right, this next question is for Bad Boy Halo from his son, Dapper. And it says, how do you plan to make the power be equally distributed with each language in order to prevent a biased vote, since Spanish speakers are by far the least active and Portuguese and French only have 5 representatives?
I think as a community, we all value representation, okay? I think we want everybody to have representation. And a part of representation is everybody having an equal voice. So I think if we as a server decide that we want to create some sort of council or some sort of government where every language has equal representation, then I think that we should be allowed to do that. But I think that's where the choice should be in our hands. And that's why with me, you get that choice. The choice will not be mine. It'll be all of ours, okay? Whatever that is that we want to do, even if it is a council or whatever.
All right, thank you. Now, Mike was the first to buzz in during that. So, Mike, you may ask Bad Boy Halo a question.
So you talk about equality, right? So why we're making this debate speaking only English?
Your response, Halo?
I mean, I was under the impression we all had a translation mod, but I thought that was, the server is bringing a bunch of communities together.
Moderator, I really want to ask
Thank you
about this
Bad Boy.
topic. Would I have the opportunity?
Don't worry,
Good
you will
question.
have it
Good question.
in the next part of the debate. You will have the option to ask any candidate any question. So don't worry, hold on to that question for me forever. All right, I have this question.
Actually,
this is for
Mr. Moderator, can I answer that part related to the debates being done in respective languages? I feel more than beyond the debate itself. I think it is a valid concern, and it's something that I would personally like to address. The debates themselves, we are working on an inner structure to be able to do it in our own languages, though it is something that needs more consideration and more work on. the live translation mod is capable of a lot, though it does have its limitations. For example, sometimes text may take some time to show up, things of that matter. For now, it is the easiest to take on the debate in English. However, we are looking of ways to do it in each other's languages. So that is something we do have in mind and we're keeping in mind.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't want it to be a thing where it seems like we don't respect that, you know, everyone's respective languages. So
I think it's already amazing, to be honest. But
Yeah, it's already amazing.
I feel the same way.
It's great.
Good response,
Yeah.
I
candidates.
would say
Thank you. All right, so this question now is for Forever. Do you think having a general understanding of who lives in the island is important to keep order and the well-being of others?
Yeah, I think the president needs to be someone that is present the whole time in the server, talking with people that know everybody that is on the server, you know. And I think the president should be a person that will take care of the needs of everybody, you know, without having like things that he wants for himself, things that makes he wants to become the president. Like, I don't think the president should be a person that wants to give the power out to everybody in the island, but want to choose who is going to be going to the island too, just by himself. So yeah, that's important. The president should know everybody. The president should definitely like talk with people and be having good connections.
All right, thank you. All right, so now, Geg, you may respond.
Gek.
oh, gig. It's
Oh
cooking.
my, he's cooking. I can't believe he's going to say that. Oh, actually, I don't know what he's going to say. Okay. Oh my, it's taking a while. Yeah, Gag don't know how to type fast. Oh my god. What do you believe is most Gag important to maintain? Oh my. Relationship with everybody on the island?
Perfect.
What do you believe is most Gag important to maintain relationship? Oh yeah, I think the most important stuff to maintain good relationship with everybody in the island is to be transparent, right? So like Quackity, for example, like he's a person that exploded the last party. And
allegedly, which is a nasty
Allegedly,
rumor, by the way.
slander during this debate.
Nasty rumor, nasty ass rumor.
Excuse me. You
Rumor.
are saying that people are not being educated and you are interrupting.
I need order in this debate.
yeah.
Thank you, Forever.
You're taking your time
Thank
to
you.
talk about another candidate instead of
Quackity,
talking of your own
Forever.
rules? That's crazy. You must think a lot about
I
me.
will have order. I will have order. Back to your podiums. Jesus.
guys.
All right.
I cannot respond if he's interrupting me. I'm sorry.
We'll move on.
Candidate
We'll move
that's
on.
willing to
We'll
waste
move
breath on another candidate is not a good leader.
Quackity, I need you. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. So now I have a question that any candidate may answer. Administration-wise, what would you do regarding the code monster?
Oh.
The code monster, without a doubt, needs to be eliminated and eradicated. There's no other way around it. There's no other option. It needs to be eliminated. We're going to find out what causes this thing. We're going to find out where it spawns, and we're going to get rid of it. There's no other answer. There's no other right answer. We need to get rid of the code monster.
Forever just recently spoke, so I will... Oh, wait a minute. Geg, we have not actually had Geg respond too much tonight. I do want Geg to answer this question.
He's going to get exploded.
Vamos, Gek.
Oh? Mr. Fit, would you...
Yeah, I would like.
So, we all want code gone, but how would you
Yeah, thank
accomplish
you, Gag.
hack?
Is that a question for me?
That is
I think
for
so.
you, Quackity, yes.
It's simple. It's simple. We come up with a strategy, with a battle strategy. We don't go in out of nowhere. That puts us in danger. First off, we're going to find out where it spawns. We're going to check the logs of where certain mobs spawn, and we're going to find out where that specific code spawns. Once we find out the coordinates, we go and we destroy the spawn. And if there's many spawns, then we get an army together to go and find each and every spawn, and we get rid of them.
All right, thank you so much, candidate Quackity, for your response. All right. So now this next question, anyone can answer, but since Quackity just answered, I would prefer one of the other 5 candidates to answer it. Out of any mod that you could add to Quesadilla Island, which mod would you add?
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, did you all lag?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I
Did
think
you
I
hear
was
my
the
question?
only one.
Yeah, so Bad Boy Halo, you have the floor.
That's exactly it. I don't think one person should have that power. I wouldn't add any mod. I would let the community decide what do you guys want to add, and we can all add stuff we agree on.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you so much. Forever, did you have a follow-up question?
So, Bad Boy, you are really a person that wants to give the power to people. Will you give the power to select which person is going to come to the island for the people too?
Yeah, I want a fornication mod.
Up, Quackity.
Well, I'm sorry.
Hey,
Thank
my
you
bad.
so much. Thank you so much for
My bad.
respecting these other candidates.
No problem. No problem.
All right, Bad Boy Halo, your response.
Look, I think with every candidate, no one is being upfront with who they're gonna add. Okay? Has anyone specifically said who they would add if they became president?
No, and we avoided to
we're
make
not-
sure
we're
that
not
the
allowed.
people added aren't pressured into if they're not interested.
Okay,
Just-
well,
okay.
I personally have someone in mind who I would add. But because I understand the importance of one person not having all of that decision-making power, I would not personally choose someone. I would leave the decision up to the members of the server.
No one.
So yes, forever. I would not choose.
No one
I
believes
would let
you.
everybody pick.
Now you are
All right,
one of
silence
your favorite
candidates.
candidates.
Thank you so much for your response.
woman,
Bad
please.
Boy Halo. All right, I have another question here from the magical voices in my head. Now, out of all the mods on Quesadilla Island, which one would you remove and why?
Oh.
Candidate Mike,
that was
your
fast.
response?
I would remove the mod of the bulls because they killed my son one time.
Thank you for your response, Mike. You have a question for Mike, Bad Boy Halo?
Yes, I do. Mike, why would you remove that mod? It would also remove a bunch of other mobs.
Yeah,
Why
like
wouldn't
funny
you
mobs.
just add something
wow.
to disable the bulls in particular?
Got your ass.
No, as the president, I can add and remove a mod. So I will remove the bull because my son doesn't like even to see the bulls because he died once. And
the whales.
the mod, and the next mod that I'm adding is gonna be a furniture mod because we don't have a lot of decorations mod available.
Eso!
I agree with that.
That's good, that's
we
good.
need a furniture mod.
Oh yeah, fairy lights,
Yes.
please.
All right, thank you so much, candidates, for your responses.
Gag and Sergio behind you, Mike.
Okay. All right, I'm getting another question here from the Magic Voice. If someone does not agree with your laws, what will you do about it? Candidate Bagheera, your response?
Yeah. Well, as I said, I want to have a council, so the law that we will put in place is going to be agreed with already lots of people. But if someone is not, I think we should all discuss, and because like it's really important for people to be the most happy possible.
Eso!
So yeah,
Okay.
there is going to be a second discussion if someone doesn't agree.
All right, thank you so much.
Interesting.
Candidate Geg, your response, your question for Bagheera?
Yeah, gaggle.
He's cooking. He's cooking.
He's cooking.
He's cooking.
Chat. If I weren't running,
Who appoints the member of the council?
who'd you guys vote for?
Appoints? I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening.
If I weren't the one running, who guys would you?
Oh,
Who
so,
would you guys
Person
vote
is
for?
going to decide who is going to be part of the council.
Well,
Yes.
I want it to be a vote for the member of the council. First of all, I want the people to want to be in it. I don't want to be
Bagheera?
only candidates. I want
Geg
to
and
be
Bagheera.
people of the people, you know, the people in the crowd right now. And I want it to be every languages. Then we'll decide with who wants to do it, who is competent to do it, like who is motivated and be there. And then if we have too much people, we'll vote. But maybe we won't. Maybe it's just gonna be the ones who wants to be. So yeah.
All right, thank you for your responses, candidates. Now, I have a very important question any candidate may answer.
Oh.
Anytime there is someone in a position of power, there will always be someone trying to take it. How confident do you feel that you can stop situations that put your leadership at risk? Forever, you have the floor.
Yeah, that's something that I was going to ask Bad Boy Halo before, because he and Bagheera are selling this idea.
Someone in
of a
chat said,
concept
"Don't
to you
say
guys."
anything.
But the fact is that we are electing one person. That's what the Federation made us do. So we should decide a person that we trust, and not idea that we are not sure that's going to really happen. We are not sure what's going to happen to the person that becomes the next president. That's why we need to elect a person that we trust and that made good stuff for people already. That we know because of what they did already, what they are going to do next. That's why I want to be the candidate, because I already did a lot of stuff and I want to do more as a president.
Bravo!
All right, wonderful, thank you. I'm going to give... Bad Boy Halo, do you have a question for Forever?
Yeah, I do. Okay, so based on what you said and how you pointed out Bagheera and me specifically, isn't what you're preparing for just a contingency that either of us, me and Bagheera as well, would also be prepared for? Like, I don't see how what you're saying is independent from what we're saying.
May I respond that?
Yes, you may go ahead and respond.
Yeah. But Halo, look it up. I'm not saying the idea of the council is bad. Actually, I agree with that idea. I think that great decisions should be made by, like, not only a person, but we all. But what I'm saying is that the selling idea of you, like, breaking your presidency to become a council, it's not something that we are up to know. We don't.
It's just more power dynamics. It's just more power dynamics that we don't need. I agree.
This idea, if we don't even know if this is a possibility, you know.
I agree.
What we know is that we are electing only one person, and we have to know what this person would do.
Your time is up.
So why
La Para Seca?
So why does it seem you're like running with Selbit?
Fitz, because he was attacking me, can I ask something too?
There will be a time in the debate where there will be open questions. Don't worry.
These politicians are hypocritical.
Another question here, and this is for specifically Mike.
Okay.
The question is, what guarantee do you give us to know that you will fulfill your campaign promises?
Look, Fit and everyone else, what Peck and I did,
silent.
I think were the biggest things here on the server. We built a giant arena to play hide and seek that seemed impossible at the beginning, and we did at the end. So I ensure that I will do all my projects, because I'm not alone here. I will have the best advisors, that will be one of you guys, and they will help me to ensure that the things I promise will happen.
All right, thank you, Mike. Forever overruled. I'm sorry. I'm going to move on to the next question.
Okay.
So, this next question is for Bagheera. Your question is, if you become president, what is the first thing you are going to do?
Abolish the rule of presidency and make a council. It's gonna be the first thing I'm gonna do.
Oh shit.
Forever, do you have a question for Bagheera?
Yeah. Why do we have two candidates that have the same proposals? Like, why don't you and Bad Boy Halo make only one candidate if you two have the same, like, definitely the same idea?
I agree.
Not everyone has to act like you and Selbit forever.
Yeah.
Quackity. I need...
Please,
I will have order
Well,
on this debate stage. Back to your spot. Thank you so much.
That's all I'm saying.
Thank you so much for cooperating. Jeez. Okay, anyway, Bagheera, you may respond to Forever.
So yeah, like Quackity said, yeah, we don't need to be both of us like all together. We are individual with our ideas. Like I was saying, I want this council. I know Bad Boy Hello wants to, but I have some ideas that I can put for the island. Like I want to be to do a big how do you say it? A big sign where people can put what they are doing, and so the other people will help them, like not regarding relationships already there on the island. Like other people will just help a friend or a neighbor, and then it's gonna create some interactions, relationship, and it's gonna help the people who are just beginning here. Like it's the first time here, they can do something. When you are lost, you can do something. So yeah, I think I have ideas. Yeah, I think I have ideas I can add to the council that I want to make.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, candidates. All right, I have a direct question here from the voices in my head, directed at Bad Boy Halo. Your question is... Ooh. Oh, hold on.
All
right, so here's your question. What would you do in case of war inside Quesadilla Island, aka Civil War?
Okay. I will speak from a place of, again, my dream world for the Quesadilla Island community is one where we continue what we've been doing up until now, okay? Any conflicts, we've been able to handle them individually together, okay? We don't need a government. We don't need a higher authority. The Federation has just continually gotten in our way and imposed new rules that make it more difficult. They did the two totem thing as a result of how well we were protecting the eggs, okay? All of these things we've gotten from the oversight. I am against oversight. So the point is, I think any conflict like that, a civil war, we can handle that ourselves, okay? We don't need oversight from some authority.
Your time is up. Thank you so much. Mike, I saw that you wanted to ask Bad Boy Halo a question.
You are muted. You are muted. Come on,
cannot hear you.
I'm sorry. I was muted. So Bad Boy, wake up! Can you reset my timer, please? Okay. I'll have.
You may speak. Yes, go ahead. We'll
So,
keep track.
Bad Boy, you keep telling that we should stay as we are, but don't you think that if we have like a seat of power, we will be more like, and we'll have more contact with Federation? That wouldn't be a way to protect us even more, like if we have direct contact with Federation.
Okay.
Vamos!
Can
Your response?
Can you
yes.
you paraphrase that like some?
Oh yes. Can you
yeah.
put that as a single question, Mike?
Yeah. Don't you think that if we have a president here on the island, the communication between us survivors at Quesadilla Island and the Federation is going to be like better, and we could provide like a safer environment for everyone else?
Okay. I think if you trust the Federation, that would be the case. But I would say, what has the Federation realistically done for us that has made our lives better that we haven't been able to do for ourselves? The Federation for the longest time didn't even acknowledge the existence of the Code Monster. Are those the people that you want to elect someone who's going to be buddy-buddy with those people who won't even acknowledge the threats to the egg? No. Vote for me so that I can dismantle any
time is up.
Position like that, okay?
He's not sure that he can do that.
Yes.
Thank
you so much, Bad Boy Halo, for your
Good
response. I have a question now for candidate Quackity. A direct question here.
El Quackity.
Why do you think a president is needed now after having lived several weeks or months with no problem?
That's a very good question, and it's very simple. You know what, Mr. Fit? I'm gonna go ahead and retire from this debate. I think every time I give an answer, there's just simply no respect for the moderation of this event. I'm not sure who was the one responsible for that tasing right there. However, I just want to make one thing clear in a closing statement, is that I have the best interests in this island. Whether my candidates or my peers or the people that support us do not have that same interest, it doesn't really matter to me. I believe that I will do what's best for the island. And if I don't get votes from my peers here, I will get it from the community and the leaderboard votings. Thank you, my fellow candidates. I believe this is an example to make these debates as sacred and just as possible. And by setting the example, I hope that we can all behave in a future setting. Thank you so much, Mr. Fred. Thank you so much to the idents. I appreciate it.
Hypocrite!
You know,
Hypocrite!
you
Yeah,
just
I tased myself.
yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very
Apenas
much.
empezó la peda, güey.
Oh, what the fuck? Apenas empezó la peda, dice.
Get gift. Get gift. Get gift. Get gift.
Let's see it, Gag. Thank you very much, Gag. I appreciate it.
¿Dónde vas? ¿Ya te vas?
Me retiro, Roger.
No,
Yo creo
hombre, no,
que...
hombre.
A ver, permíteme.
No, hombre, cabrón.
Voy a cambiar la madre esta a
What is
español.
happening?
¿Eh?
The time changed. The codes are attacking.
Oh? No, we're fine. A ver.
A la verga, hay un chingo de idiomas. Espérate, what the fuck.
Sí, ya hay un chingo más.
Ah, ¿dónde el español? Ya lo perdí. ¿Hasta arriba? No. ¿Y el español, güey?
Me
Spanish,
retiro,
se llama
Roger,
Spanish.
me retiro. Roger,
No.
una pregunta. ¿Tú por quién vas a votar?
Pues no sé. Ando aquí checando.
Sí. Perfecto.
Ando aquí, pues agarrando viada, ¿no?
Claro.
Oye,
¿Tú por qué no te postulaste?
Porque hace calor. Y no me gusta la política porque una vez en una novela vi que todo acabó mal.
Así es, Roger. Qué bueno.
Y todo vale verga, Oye,
Claro que
me
sí.
gustó tu discurso. Te mamaste.
Sí.
Estuvo bien.
Muchas gracias.
Y
muchas
me
gracias.
gustó lo del agua de horchata. De Jamaica.
Claro.
No, estuvo bueno, Milik.
¿Y
Dime.
tú qué tanto te quieres involucrar aquí con la política o quieres nomás ser un votador?
No, yo nomás quiero votar. Oh, bueno, ni eso, a lo mejor y no voto, así me hago pendejo.
Sí.
Ey.
¿Sabes que la puerta está abierta? Por si en algún momento tú gustarías trabajar juntos para la candidatura. No me retiro de la candidatura, me retiro del debate. Que claramente no hay un orden.
Porque no te respetan, no, porque te dicen pinche pelón y así. La neta, la gente está bien grosera.
No es eso. No es eso. Es para poner un ejemplo de que en esta isla hace falta mucho orden. Y yo lo pienso poner.
Ándale, mira.
Entonces, la puerta
No,
se
pero
te
¿sabes
queda
qué más
abierta
falta?
por si en algún momento
¿Sabes qué
dado
más falta?
quieres-
Unas gorditas, unos tamales así en cada esquina.
Muy bien,
Eso falta.
muy bien. Pues
Es lo que falta.
La puerta queda abierta, ¿eh?
Dale.
Nos vemos,
No, pues
mi buen
sobres,
Roger.
hay unos vidrios. Aunque ya empezó la peda, pero pues ya te vas, ¿no te va a quedar ninguna chela?
Me vale ñonga.
Mano, o Selbo tá perdido aqui. Quackity,
Yes,
you
forever.
done anything?
No, I haven't done anything. I'm
You
actually
have
headed out.
anything to do with this weather change?
Nope, not me.
Put your armor on. It's not safer. The
Yeah,
weather is
you're
changing.
right. Thank
Maybe
you.
we are going to have a cold attack.
Good luck with the debate.
Okay, thank you.
El Quackity is right here. He's right there. He's right there.
What is? Wait, what?
Quackity. El Quackity.
What is it? What is it?
What did you do?
I didn't do
Did you-
anything. I didn't
Did
do
you touch
anything.
yourself in order to leave the debate and then it happens?
I literally don't know what happened. I'll log off
Really?
right now.
Well, that's
this.
convenient.
Look at this.
It happens right when you leave.
Yeah.
It's pretty convenient.
You think so?
Yeah, I think that's pretty weird.
How about you go and enjoy the debate, huh? Let's go enjoy it.
Why don't you enjoy this tomato, man? And this one? What about this one?
I
you
will happily enjoy the debate from the comfort of my home. Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay. See you later, man.
The attack of who they're most scared of, and I am very, very aware of that. I'll let them keep enjoying their candidacy. I'll let them keep enjoying the elections process, but you know, some things do have to change around here. Some things do have to change. And they'll change. They'll change. Chat. Reminder, this is all in good roleplay, okay? This is all in good roleplay. Just a reminder, don't attack anyone. Don't. And there's nothing going on. There's nothing going on, actually. This is all out of like roleplay or whatever. I'll let you keep enjoying the debate from a different perspective, which is going to be from the forever perspective. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you, not the next debate, but the next time. Thank you so much for everything. I appreciate it very much. Have a good night. Bye!